and Buddhist studies. Now, when I tell people around my age this, they think that it's really cool and they get really excited, but when I tell parents, they usually give me that, like, you know, kind of concerned look on the brow, like, what are you going to do with that? But even with both types of reactions, everyone still assumes that I want to be a museum curator. And, I mean, that would be really nice. That's a good dream, that'd be great, but, I mean, my 2 internships this past summer taught me that there are just as equally important roles throughout a museum. And I interned in the education department of the Museum of Fine Arts in Boston, which I'll refer to as the MFA here on. And I was lucky enough to have 2 internships. One as an administrative intern and one as a program evaluations intern. But for the purpose of our panel today, I'll focus just on my administrative internship. On a day-to-day basis, my responsibilities as an administrative intern included providing customer service to visitors of the MFA, helping with departmental database maintenance, ordering departmental supplies, managing attendance reports and payroll, assisting with data tabulation and reports, a lot of very typical desk job work. But one of my biggest projects was co-facilitating an exhibition that went on display at the end of the summer. And what was really great about my involvement in this project was that I got to see the entire process and participate in it from the beginning to the end. And the education department knew that they wanted to have a show highlighting the numerous programs that the MFA has to offer. And the exhibition was also meant to act as a commemoration to the Anne Graham Gund director, Malcolm Rogers, in honor of his upcoming retirement. Malcolm Rogers has been the longest serving director in MFA history. And he has created quite a legacy of community engagement and has transformed this encyclopedic museum into a museum with open doors. And figuratively and literally, I mean, he actually had the original entrances of the MFA renovated and reopened that had been closed after many, many years. And in addition, he extended the MFA's hours to 7 days a week, and he greatly enhanced the arts education programs. All of his actions were driven with the intention to serve a variety of people. Because of Malcolm, the MFA actively engages in collaborative efforts to build community through arts. And the exhibition that I and select members of the education department worked on highlighted all of these efforts. The exhibition offered a sampling of the MFA's partners, including Artful Adventures, Artful Healing, and A Feeling for Form. The really cool thing about Artful Adventures, this is a picture that we took during one of the days. It came to be because the really cool thing about Artful Adventures is that it is a program that occurs within the MFA and out in the community. For instance, Artful Adventures takes visits to libraries, festivals, and after-school programs. It began in the 80s and has created the opportunity for kids of all ages to discover art through customized art-making activities. And Artful Healing came to be because the MFA is located in the Longwood medical area, and they began to partner, or the MFA began to partner with local hospitals and healthcare centers starting in 2006. So museum educators pack bags full of art studio supplies and bring them to various locations to engage patients and their families. Currently, Artful Healing takes visits to Boston's Children's Hospital, Massachusetts General Hospital, and Dana-Farber Cancer Institute. But they will expand their outreach in the next couple of years. And A Feeling for Form, which is actually one of my favorite programs that the MFA offers, is a program that allows blind or low vision individuals to access the MFA's collections and exhibitions through multi-sensory and descriptive tours. Like you can see in this picture, this is actually, his name is Renzo, and he's blind, and he is actually holding an object created by Dale Tripoli, which might sound familiar to a lot of you, because his sculpture is in our library atrium. And I think that this program gives a lot of people really one-of-a-kind opportunities. And part of my responsibility as an intern was to go through the online database and pre-select any relevant photographs to the numerous programs offered by the Education Department. So this was one of the photographs that I ended up selecting. And I spent many, many hours clicking through thousands of images, and I think I narrowed it down to like 200 in the end. And then after that, the Alphen curator of education, Barbara Martin, narrowed down my photographs even more. And I continued to work directly with Barbara, along with Robert Worstel, who's the Lindy family head of community and studio arts, and Lauren Miera, who's the education department coordinator. And we determined which photographs would best serve the purpose of the exhibition. And I then assisted with editing the final exhibition wall text. And lastly, I helped to determine the visual display of the exhibition with the design team of the MFA. And this exhibition was a bit atypical because we were able to start planning in mid-June and had it up and on display by August 25th. So we curated and installed the entire show in just 2 months. And usually exhibitions take years to plan, but that's part of the reason why I was so lucky. I was able to make a valuable contribution to an exhibition that not only honored the MFA's position as a vital community resource, but also honored Malcolm Rogers' legacy of public engagement. And you may be wondering how it was possible that I got this great opportunity. And to be honest, I was really shocked. But not because I doubted myself, rather because I spent the past 2 summers as a waitress. And it made me nervous, but that actually didn't hinder my chances, because my supervisor, who was the one who interviewed me, admired that I had a practical job. She understood that we have to make money. And she also helped me to see that a lot of the skills that I learned in the restaurant industry are very, very applicable to the tasks that I had in the museum, especially with customer service and directly interacting with museums. With museum visitors. Just wrapping up real quick. The knowledge I learned in my classes at Mount Holyoke and within our consortium really prepared me for my internship. And I was able to apply a lot of the information that I learned in my museum studies and art education courses directly to my internship tasks. And the other thing that really set me apart during my interview process was my passion. Because it was very clear to my supervisor that I was very passionate about my studies and about a museum career. And so I strongly encourage you, even if you get those weird looks from parents when they're telling you about what you're studying, to just continue through with it.